I was just picturing something like we're just imagining someone ripping a fat ass fart, bro, and during that pause right there.
I think it'd be funny if it was like one of those silent ones that just like.
Yeah, dude.
So, welcome everybody for our next podcast. Joining us today again is George, Alex.
Why are you speaking in third person?
Me.
Myself, George.
Alex.
Hello.
My brother Alex.
What's up?
Izzy.
What ups?
And German.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This guy has the same.
Nah. No, he just said yeah.
Last time I was. Mm-hmm.
And then before that one was like present or some shit.
Yeah.
Present.
And the one before that was ye.
Was it?
Yeah.
You were doing that?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he's been
He's been ying.
and went there. Yeah.
Alright, perfect. Whatever. So apparently you guys went to like a concert or some shit.
Nah, we went to a festival.
We had a great
Festival,
time. We had a great time.
It was
good and
almost
bad at the
survival,
same
though.
time.
Yeah,
bro,
it was good and bad. Yeah. Like everything, you gotta take the good with the bad and bad with the good.
Okay.
All right.
So what was the good and the bad?
So we went to this.
The good was we were fucked
Yeah.
up, man.
It was
What?
We were fucked up.
we were, but you know what? It was an enjoyable fucked up. You know, none of us were really in any present danger. And we
Yeah,
enjoyed
for
the
sure,
night,
bro. For sure.
So-
Actually, I think it's the good, the ugly, and the bad.
right? Well, Clint Eastwood was not in our story. I'll tell you that right
The what?
now. Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, he's the protagonist of the movie
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah. All right. So we went to this festival, EDC Las Vegas, right?
Right.
Yeah, we did the camping, man.
Yeah, we did
never
the
doing that
camping.
again, dude.
Well, never again. I wouldn't suggest that unless you're prepared for the camping experience, right? But we were not prepared. This is our first time, right? This was supposed to be a trip. It was supposed to be a trip. It was supposed to be planned differently, right? But I
Okay.
told my friend last minute, German, I got these camping tickets that have been paid for,
Okay.
but I don't have the tickets to go to the festival, the plane tickets, right? I have the tickets itself, but I don't have the plane tickets.
Okay.
If you get the plane tickets, the camping tickets have been paid for, the festival tickets have been paid for. You don't need to pay for none of that. Just the flight back and forth. It's like, let me show what I can do, right? So, lo and behold, German came up with an answer. He's telling me, yeah, we're going. I'm like, oh, fucking great. You know, I don't got to fucking resell these tickets. First of all, I don't know how to fucking resell tickets. You know, I was probably going to ask my friend George to see how do I fucking resell camping tickets? And he was probably going to tell me some smart ass answer like, hey, eBay that bitch. But whatever.
I might have would have said that.
Okay, so
Definitely would have added the bitch part.
there you go. Maybe. But like I said, we went to this Las Vegas, right? It was actually we missed our flight both times, right?
We missed
flight.
we missed the morning flight and we had to reschedule. We shipped it. Not shipped, my bad. We flew out the same day.
Yeah, so but this is the funny part. We're waiting in line, we gotta go through TSA. We're like, fuck man, we're like 15 minutes right there before our flight fucking goes, but we're like in this big ass line fucking TSA, right? So we're thinking we got a chance. So German goes through it first. And he's like, all right, bro, we got like 5 minutes left. We believe we still got a chance, right? We're like, all right, I'm almost there. I'm right behind you, bro.
Right.
We start running to it. We're like, oh, flight's already been departed.
Yeah.
We're like, damn, fuck, man, what are we going to do, man? So we're like, you know what? Let's see what we can do. So we go to the ticket lady and we're like, look, we're a bunch of dumb motherfuckers out here. We didn't really, schedule our shit right. We need to see how the fuck we got to fucking Las Vegas. We're like, we going to see what we can do for you. American Airlines looked out for us, or was it Delta? American Airlines, right?
I think it was American Airlines.
So they looked out for us.
Sponsorship.
So they looked out for us. They're like, you look, if there's 2 spots available, we'll put you in this flight. We're like, God help us. There's fucking 2 seats available for us.
It didn't matter where the fuck we were sitting as long as 2 people were, as long as me and him were on the same plane, we're good, dude.
We're good. So we're like, all right, we got the first flight to fucking Houston, right?
Yeah.
And then from Houston, we had to go fucking fly to Las Vegas. We're like, fuck, man. We made it to Houston. We got to go to a ticket lady again. Or ticket mail. I'm not sure.
What was that joke we were saying while we were waiting at the fucking Miami airport about like teleporting or some shit?
I don't know, man.
Oh my God.
We're like,
guys,
fucking-
it's just transmission.
No, because
it was something about having teleporting powers, but like you had to like ejaculate or some shit. Like you had to ejaculate like in order to activate it or
Oh
some
my
shit.
God.
Like,
It's like 3 a day.
No, yeah, like the only way it came to fruition, this fucking this teleporting powers, if you ejaculated it and once you released it, a portal opened up, you fucking got to dive in and shit. It was like, fuck, man, we got to get that 1 second window where you fucking dive in to get this fucking teleportation out.
We had a ball with that shit or whatever.
Yeah.
That's beside the point. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we made it to fucking Las Vegas, right? We made it fucking 5 hours before we were supposed to be arriving. We did stay on schedule.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're like, you know what? We're a day away from the fucking festival. We'll make do, right?
Right.
So we go to we get our Uber, we get to the festival, right? We find out this is more like a survival experience, right? They don't provide you anything other than the tent, the AC, and beds.
Right, the airbeds, yeah.
Yeah. So beds, tent, AC is all they provide you. Everything else you must provide yourself.
Okay.
So we go in there, we're like, we just got fucking suitcases, man. What the fuck are we gonna do? All right, so we look at our GPS. We got a fucking cafeteria over there. With cafeteria is like a truck stop where it works as like a fucking like, you know, place where you could get our fucking supplies, right? All right, so we're in the first day of the festival. We're like, let's do this shit, right? We go in there. We're like, damn, what we're gonna do about fucking liquor, right? Because we're super expensive at festivals, right? How much would you
Yeah,
say?
bro. I would say it's $20 for like half a solo cup of liquor, bro.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it was bad.
Oh my god.
Ridiculous.
So we had the bright idea of like going outside the festival since we had the camping tickets. We could leave the area. We could go outside of the camping, and we went to buy a water pack, like bottles of water, and we bought a bottle of, what was it that we got?
Fucking, I don't know, Zephyr Hill.
Was it like vodka or some shit?
No, we first bought a bottle
Not the
of clear,
wine.
a clear vodka.
Right.
Clear vodka.
So anyway, we emptied out some water. We poured the liquor in the bottles, the water bottles, right? And we take this shit back into the camp. We're trying to sneak it back in there, right? And one of the staff there, before we get in there, is asking us for a bottle of water. It's a sunny ass day. The guy's fucking tired. He's out there. Sun's beating down on him. We're like, all right, fine. We'll give you a water, dude. We're not thinking much on it, whatever. I give him a fucking water, and we start walking away, right? And all of a sudden, we hear him like, hey, yo, I think you gave me one of your special waters. We had given him one of the bottles with the fucking liquor in it.
Oh
dude.
my god,
Yeah.
man.
This guy, I guess he had been like a recovering alcoholic or some shit, dude. Or he was like trying to quit alcohol, but it was like so funny, dude. Like,
God.
what are the odds, bro? Like, we
This
sent this
guy's
guy
been
up.
clean for years,
Yes.
and you guys just like fucked him up because he thought he was drinking water.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
As he was sipping the water, he like flipped his chip like behind him.
Like,
Yeah, man.
you guys are evil.
Yeah, we were just really bad at this whole like sneaking an alcohol thing because like later on or maybe on one of the other days or something we had the camel pack and we were trying to sneak in liquor, I think it was.
Yeah, we did. But
Okay.
the problem being is, first, we forgot which water bottle.
This is on me. I take full responsibility
You
for
guys
this.
should have marked them or something.
We didn't have markers, bro.
Jesus, I don't know. Fucking like,
Look, we went in there with just our suitcases. Our suitcases just had our
Yeah,
shoes,
man. We weren't
socks.
ready, man. We were just coming up. We were just making this shit up as we went, bro.
improvise and shit.
So I was filling up the camel pack, and as it turns out, I guess I had grabbed the one with liquor in it, and I poured it into the camel pack, and I had mixed it in with some water. So when we were trying to find the one with the liquor, like we were taking sips to find out which one it was, and I was like, "Yo, I can't find it, bro."
Yeah, we're like, we go through every bottle. We take a sip of every water bottle, and we're like, look, we went through every water bottle.
Yeah.
We didn't find the one that had the liquor in it. Like, what the fuck happens? And this dude said, I think I put the liquor in the camel pack. So we're like,
So sure enough, I take a sip of that thing. I'm like, "Yup, it's definitely in there, bro."
so we're like, you know what? Look, it's already in the camel pack. Let's put it on. Let's just fucking head to the festival, enjoy the fucking music and shit, right?
Yeah.
So we're there in line. We kind of find out your camel packs have to be empty, no liquid in it.
Ah,
We have a
Yeah,
full
you
bottle.
have- yeah,
We have a full bottle of fucking vodka in it, and we're like, we're gonna be sipping this drink while we fucking wait in line and
Yeah,
shit.
the lines were pretty long, so we had a good amount of time to like drink this shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys are drinking straight vodka
Bro.
Yeah.
in
Well,
line.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it was vodka or whatever it was with like water, dude.
Yeah.
So
It's diluted vodka.
yes.
Yes. And we drank it all, right?
Hey, we had a good time too.
We did. But this is in line before the festival.
In line before the festival, you guys were having a good
we
time.
listen, man, we were pre-getting pretty good before these festivals started, dude.
We did.
Jesus
We did.
Christ. I'm sure there's like festivals.
Going back to the survival thing though, like, all right, so here's the thing, right? So you have a EDC, which is the festival itself, and then we're in the camping area, which is also another kind of festival on its own. So when the EDC festival was not going, the camping area has a fucking festival going on. So like the music was 24 hours, bro.
Oh, okay.
So it literally felt like you were just in hell. Like music would not stop playing all
In
day,
hell.
bro.
Yeah, man. It's like
Because we were doing the camping, bro. So like this music is non-stop playing. For like Thursday to fucking Sunday, dude?
yeah,
Oh my
man.
god.
And then one of those times, right? This is Las Vegas. They have dispensaries. So we're like, let's check out Las Vegas dispensary.
Okay.
We go over there. We get the goods.
Get the goods.
We get the goods.
I get you.
We come back and we and my friend here, you know, we forgot rolling paper. He's like, look, man, we got blunts.
Well, no, we had gotten rolling paper. It's when we were trying to sneak it in, they got it. They confiscated it and they're like, hey, you guys can't be smoking this here. So they took the rolling paper. So what we ended up doing, we went to a gas station. We got like Dutches. We emptied the bitch out, put the weed in there.
Yeah, I think that's the typical move
Yeah.
that you should do.
But this is the part, right? And so
I'd be a really good criminal.
yeah. So we're there, right? The festival's
I'm
already
not good,
happening.
but
Yeah, it happens like it starts at 6, 7 p.m. whatever.
Okay.
So we start smoking, right? And we're 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and we're looking like, man, this smoking session. We're in this tent, and we keep on smoking. So we're like, and we're just having a good conversation, straight chilling, man, and we're just having some insightful
did we smoke
conversation.
one whole thing?
We
We
did only
smoked
one. We did one, and we saved that one for the festival.
Yeah, he stuck that shit in his shoe.
Yeah, dude.
It was a dirty Dutch.
So, but we're in this tent, just having a good, insightful session, laughing our asses off. When we kind of find out, we've been in this tent for 8 hours, smoking the head out of this.
Nah,
big
we
ass-
weren't in the tent for 8 hours, bro. We were there for like 2 hours at least, bro.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh man.
And then from there we went to the festival, and then we kept smoking there, and like that's why it became an 8-hour shift. That was like I'm just be high, bro. Like,
8 hours.
So yeah, man. So we're having this festival, like hit up the festival, right? And I'm seeing like, oh man, these people are asking for them to empty out their fucking camel packs and shit like that, right? So I'm like, man, where the fuck we gonna? So I'm like, you know what? They're not looking at the shoes. So I'm like, oh, let me hide this Dutch in the fucking shoe, right? They ain't gonna check my socks. So I'm like, I'm gonna hide in the socks. Lord behold, they didn't check my socks. I'm like, we're good, right? So we're there smoking, right? We're having a good time, man. Excellent time, right?
yeah, bro.
Everything's real good, right?
Excellent time.
So we go to this ride. It's the Ring of Fire, right?
Oh,
It's
dude.
all right. We go to this. We see this. We see this attraction, right? We're going to it, but we don't know where the line starts, right? So we're like, you know what? Let's go around this and see if we
Nah,
find
that
out.
wasn't the Ring of Fire, bro.
Yeah, it was the one that goes
Nah,
in
dude.
circles. Yeah,
Nah,
and then it
nah,
stops.
nah. No, the one you're talking about, the line, that was a different ride. But for the Ring of Fire, I remember being there. We were in the line. I was like, yo, this shit looks like a mechanical caterpillar, bro.
Mechanical caterpillar.
I just kept thinking I was going down this motherfucker. But no, the one you're talking about was a different ride, man. Where it felt like, so it was the ride and then the line circled around it. So we were trying to walk around it to get to the beginning or the end of the line, and it felt like we were just walking around that shit forever, dude. We're like, yo, where the fuck does this line end, bro? Like,
Yeah, so we're in line. We're still feeling the effects, man. It's really good stuff, man. So we're like, man, we're in line. We're like, man, we're just having as good as a time as if we're like in one of those main stages festivals, and it's like, man, this feels amazing. Other than the survival instinct that we have to pay for to I guess come across it, but other than that, like, it's fun. Like, but never ever do something you're not prepared for, which we were not prepared for. The tenting experience where it's
yeah,
like,
man.
bring your own stuff, and we had these dudes next to us.
Yeah,
We're like,
but they were from there, right? They were from
no,
Vegas.
they were like Army, Marine type.
Yeah,
of
we had
people.
some really cool tent mates, bro.
Yeah, man, they were mad cool, bro. And they were like prepared. They bring in their own stove with the propane tanks and
Oh my
grills.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were real prepared. And like they were like, hey, cool. And I remember the last day, they were like, hey, look, man, we gotta leave a day early. We got a bunch of beer and shit. Like, we're not really gonna take this. You guys want them? So we're like,
It was
yeah.
it was just beautiful, bro.
yeah,
Like,
we're
it
like
really
fucking
was.
crack open a fucking new beer. We're like, we haven't even heard of this brand. Let's fucking drink this shit. Let's see how this shit tastes. We're like fucking drinking these weird beer. They were like, it's for free anyway, so we're not wasting jack shit of it. So
Exactly.
we're like, we're just chugging down these weird ass fucking beer, and we're like, man, this has been a good time. Other than the survival part of it, everything else is like
Yeah,
pretty
it,
cool.
it really was, bro. Listen, I wish that we could all go together, bro. Like, that would be fucking beautiful. That would be magical, dude. Like,
It would be.
Oh man. It sounds like a lot.
Like
of fun.
if you guys were fucked up, like we were, like if we were all fucked up like that together, but it'd just be awesome, bro. Like
Yeah, it would be.
Like,
It
this-
sounds like fun.
it was fun, dude. It really was, man.
Yeah, man.
Fun.
Bro,
And they do this shit every year.
They do an EDC Las Vegas.
Yeah. Oh, we're trying to get to we're trying to do the fucking EDC Orlando, but it doesn't look like they're gonna do one this year.
They're not gonna do one this
I
year.
don't think so.
Nah.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Because we're really trying to take Alex to go, and you know.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, man, because
But
Alex
dude-
seems like a guy that would enjoy that type of man. It's pretty
It's
chill,
hard
man.
not to, bro. And you're like
Yeah, like-
I'm telling you, everybody's super friendly, man. The environment's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
everyone's
wow.
chill. Like I remember the first festival we went to, we're like, man, we see this big crowd, and we're like, man, we're trying to get to the other tent, but we gotta like pass this big ass crowd of people. We're like, you know what, man, I got you, German. We're gonna dance. our
You
way.
really did dance his way through that shit, dude.
We're like, we're
You're
gonna.
gonna dance your way through.
Yeah, we're gonna dance our way through this fucking crowd. We're like bumping and grinding. We're like, hey, yo, good times, right? And we're like bumping and grinding. We get to the end of it. We're like, man, we really fucking did it,
I
right?
did it.
And I told my friend and German, we're like, you know what, German, you seem like the type of guy that people will feel comfortable with offering you some type of weed. He's like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know about that. So we go in there and we go there and like the first hour or two we were in there, we see a bunch of Asian guys. We're like, hey, you want some of this? And German's like, sure, why not? He's smoking people like,
Oh my god.
yeah, it's like, you know what? It's just, he goes to me, I just think I have that face. So I'm
That
like,
face of-
so, yeah.
Just having a good time.
yeah, and then they offer us Mentos, and I'm thinking, oh man, these are just normal Mentos. He's like, Joe, be careful with those. Those may not be normal Mentos. I'm like,
Probably.
yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
Probably.
what?
It was
There was
Mentos.
another thing.
Probably
There was
not.
the thing you were doing from the nasal.
Oh, the
nose.
nasal spray. I don't know what that was.
Supposedly, when you're high and you do that, like it makes you feel higher or something.
I guess.
So when he did, I was like, "Hey, man, just be careful, bro." Like,
Yeah, man. I was like, oh sure, why not?
And you know that boy's got like some lungs, man.
So I was like, hey, it's all good, man. It
Yeah,
was,
I'll be very sketchy.
Yeah.
Anything from those people.
yeah, for sure, bro. But yeah, we had a good time. Man.
Yeah.
It was a hell of a time.
Sounds like a good
The first
Yeah.
day, but that was the Cali one. That was the Cali.
that was the
what was it called?
California October like Halloween special and shit. And for that one, we had a bus pass to get us there. But the problem being, the bus pass was like an hour, right? So we're there waiting for it, and we're like, you know what? Let's take a few drinks in.
This was while we're at the hotel. Yeah, we
Yeah.
bought some liquor at the liquor store. We went to the hotel and we're drinking there.
Yeah. So to prepare ourselves for this bus ride that's supposed to be an hour, right?
Yeah.
And we're there. We took good 4 drinks in. We're like, all right, we're feeling good, right? But this bus ride is an hour. My friend here, he enjoyed it. He went to the
That was the best bus ride I ever had, dude.
Best bus ride?
The best bus ride, dude.
How can you join a bus ride?
We were
Just
fucked
sit
up.
down.
Look,
Fucked up.
Look, the thing was that we were trying to pregame for the festival, right? But we didn't know the fucking bus ride was gonna take like an hour and something. So
Yeah.
we're in a bus, literally just sitting next to each other. We're like messed up. So that's what we're like. I don't know. We're like we just were messed up, and we're on this bus, and we're like, yo, this is the best bus ride ever. Dude.
Yeah, man.
Probably the best bus
Yeah.
ride ever.
And then the next day, we were like, you know what? Should we just take the 3 shots we did last time, or should we take 4 shots, right? To prepare ourselves, right? We're like, so we take 3 shots and like, you know what? I'm feeling good. And I'm like, you know what, German, I think I'm going to take that 4th one. So I take the 4th shot, and he's like, I asked German, like, hey, you're not going to take the 4th shot? He's like, what is it? Like, no, this thing is going to sneak up on
Yeah,
me.
but I didn't feel messed up at the time, but I was
Yeah.
like, I know it's gonna sneak up. It's gonna creep up on me at some
Yeah,
point.
probably.
Yeah.
You don't feel it until later.
The thing was too that we had bought a mixer to go
Yeah.
with the what was it? We got like tequila or something.
It was a rock.
Ciroc. So we got a mixer to go with it, and I guess the mixer I had used in the past like never had alcohol in it. So we bought one, and I thought it didn't have alcohol. It turns out it did have alcohol, so it just added to the fucking concoction we were making.
Yeah. Hey man, it made us feel good. Like I said, bro, the festival prices are ridiculous, man.
Festival prices are ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, ridiculous, man. At one point or another, I was like, oh, you know what? Let me swipe my card, give me 2 drinks, and you're like, you know what? Forget about the Red Bull you're gonna put in there. Just give me the shot straight, right? And she's like, puts 1 shot. I'm like, that's it. Like, how much I gotta pay for a second shot? She's like, oh, it's in like another $12. I'm like,
Oh my
what
god.
the fuck? Like, whatever. I guess I'm gonna pay for this shit. I'm already like tipsy and shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm like, whatever. Just pour the fucking second shot. And it's like, festival prices are ridiculous. Like, pregame the best you can, and like, if you could sneak in like a blunt or 2 or something.
No, sneak in like those little freaking alcohol bottles and shit. Whatever.
Mhm.
Fuck
Nah,
Look, man.
I mean, it's a bit tricky.
I'll
Like,
show up to that festival with one of those ties, just try to look fancy and shit, but it has like a flask
flask
inside the
in it.
tank. Yeah.
Nah, I'm trying to check it, bro.
Yeah,
No,
man.
bro. You gotta sneak in alcohol in there because, man, that's
Yeah.
funny.
You could do that thing that one guy did for I think it was Coachella or something. Before they even did the event, he found out where it was, saw like the area of it, like how big it was.
Yeah.
He literally dug like 3 bottles of vodka underground.
Oh wow!
When the event happened, he went in, obviously, whatever, dug them out, party.
Oh wow!
Yeah, man.
That's really genius, actually.
It is, man.
Really smart. MacGyver.
What are they gonna do? Dig them in the ground?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
We had a good time, dude, on both of those festivals, man.
It was a real
man.
good time, man. And like at one point or another, I was dancing with a girl, but I was so out of it. I was like, man, you dance real good. And she's like, oh, you dance good too. I'm like, man, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
No, I seen you drunk and dance at the same time. Bro, there was a random girl that was dancing with you, and she had her boyfriend with her. And she was just dancing with you.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
No. When we went to Wynwood,
Okay.
and whatever, you just started dancing by yourself, like just jumping up and down. I was sober as hell, so I was enjoying you. And whatever, this girl
You
came.
were enjoying him, huh?
No, I wasn't enjoying it with you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
I was enjoying the observation of my
I
imbecile
just saw
friend.
you jumping up and down, dancing, enjoying the music, and this girl came holding her hand with her boyfriend. With her boyfriend is like just saw you, and she just started dancing with you, and like her boyfriend's like, "What the fuck?" And
I'm not
whatever.
into this shit.
And then you both started dancing together. I'm like, "This is fucking amazing," and whatever. And eventually, she stopped dancing with you. Like,
Shit, man, I don't remember none of that, man.
yeah, you don't. You're fucked up.
He got that vibe, yo. When people are on drugs, like,
Yeah.
very zen dude.
You were
He
fucked
gives
up.
off that energy.
You were fucked up, but you're having a good time, so that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, man.
But speaking of events, anyway, there is Ultra going on right now.
Yeah,
Oh, actually,
man.
next weekend, actually.
Yeah, it's next
My
weekend.
friend Alex,
Next
man,
week.
is gonna be his first festival
Yeah.
going to Ultra.
You guys are going to
we were hoping.
I'm going to
You're
Ultra.
going to Ultra?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Oh,
So
wow.
remember I told you I was actually gonna like that whole thing?
Yeah.
I did do that. I gave it to that chick. It was her, this and that, whatever.
Right.
The one that I have now, my boss gave it to me.
He gave you an Ultra ticket?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That's
Yeah.
a fucking.
We were kind of
$300.
hoping the first one, like to pop his cherry, or for him to lose his virginity, would be with me and Izzy. Like
Yeah, I wanted to go to a festival with my friends, but this one was with my boss. So I don't.
But the girl's going to be there.
No, she's not. She's selling her ticket.
Oh.
Yeah. Something happened with her, and she's gonna end up selling her ticket. I just mentioned it because, like, again, the last thing he knew about Ultra was that I got one, but it was for that chick or whatever.
Right.
Not that I bought it, but she bought it and got sent to my home.
Okay, there. So you're going to go to Ultra then.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
I guess.
It's free.
And
No,
it's
I know,
it's
but
in a
like-
new location too.
But the thing
Yeah,
is,
man,
like,
I'm-
the
I
thing,
would like to
because
see
I
that.
didn't want to interrupt them with their story. It's just that, like, I don't really do well with big crowds. Like especially like with like that time we went to the Club Iguana or whatever the hell it was. You know, I have to be like, I have to have drinks in me to like not care
Yeah.
or whatever.
man, and we had a good time until we going, bro.
Yeah, we did.
We did. That was a good
It
time.
was
Yeah.
fun as hell.
As far as I can remember, we had a good time.
It was.
She got some good legs, man.
She did. Hopefully she joins us next month. But
There's
that's
no,
cool.
but yeah, so he get. I don't know why. I'm probably gonna get fired. Like I've been joking with these people. Oh, this is my severance package or something.
Severance.
package.
This is my golden
No,
parachute.
it's cool, man. Shit. Who cares?
I think he gave. Maybe he had an extra ticket. I don't know, but I think he gave it to me because earlier he asked me in German if we were gonna go to Ultra.
Yeah.
And we are like, nah. You know, I told him straight out. I was like, ain't nobody got the funds for that.
He also mentioned that he had never been to one of these festivals, and I have. So I think that's why he gave you the ticket.
Yeah, when he showed up, he was like, was it Don't Feel
Yeah,
Bad or
he's like,
something?
don't
like
feel offended by it. I just only have one spare ticket, and he gave it to you.
Yeah, he gave it to me.
Okay.
So, and I was like, all right, for real? He's like, yeah, man, like, enjoy it tonight. You know, he gave me his phone number so we can meet up. I don't know how long he's going to hang out with me because he got the VIP one. I just got a general one.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm sure he's going to go somewhere.
Yeah, I get you. That's cool, man. You're gonna have a lot of fun, bro.
Yeah, man. Like those festivals, it's not like. Well, I don't know. I can't speak of Ultra, but the two festivals, like everyone's chill, man.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
Oh, yeah,
Super,
but
super
like, that's
cool,
something
man.
like I want to experience with my friends, you know?
No, I
man.
get you, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but fuck that, man. Ultra tickets are way too expensive at the end of the day, right? So
Yeah,
it's like,
Ultra is way too expensive.
yeah, but,
And
I like it because it's like right fucking here in our basically our hometown,
Backyard,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. So we can go and we can fucking leave and come back to our own house because fucking Vegas, bro. You have to leave the festival and go back to the camping
Man,
ground.
that's just this Friday, too.
it was an air.
yeah, this Friday, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have fun with that.
Yo,
It's gonna be awesome. At least it's
try.
Friday, not like Sunday or something.
Yeah, bro. Good Sunday.
No, but it lasts. It's 3 days.
Yeah, no, you only go on Friday, or are you going all 3 days?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna see how it goes.
I think your ticket tells you.
No, it's all 3 days. Like the wristband, it's a wristband.
Okay.
Yeah, once you put it on, you can't take it off.
So
Okay.
that means
Yeah, you don't buy individual days.
You can shower
3
with
days.
it, but you can't take it off. Like I mean, unless you like cut it or whatever.
Oh, dude, that reminds me of the California one, bro. We had the same thing. We had those wristbands.
Oh,
and I couldn't take it off, bro.
Oh,
so
man,
like,
this fucking crazy ass fucking lady, man. We're like, we finished the festival. We're going back to our hotel room for the last night.
Like it's fucking my story. Right?
Yeah.
so we had like the same thing, like the cloth fucking wristband or whatever it was, and like we didn't have any scissors or anything to cut it with. So I went downstairs to like the reception. I'm like, hey, you guys got a scissor to cut this off with? And he's like, oh, you should ask the cleaning lady to see if she has anything to cut it with. And she's like, scissors? What are you talking about? She starts gnawing at that shit, and she like took it off with her teeth.
Damn, man.
Yeah, man. But she like, it'll be kind of like weird at the beginning, like where like you just see someone using their teeth. Was she looking at you while she was doing it?
She wasn't making eye contact.
Okay, she was making it, but it's like, yeah, she was just using her teeth like fucking angry beavers.
Yeah, it was pretty messed up. So when I got back up to the room and I told him this story, he was just cracking the fuck up. He could not stop laughing, dude. I went to sleep and this dude was still laughing about that shit, bro. Like,
That's funny.
Hey, look, man. I am who I am.
Izzy repeats stories too. I was just letting you know, like whenever he gets like kind of messed up, like he'll repeat stories because I heard like the same story 3 times that night. Like,
That same story?
nah, it wasn't that story. It was another story he was repeating like 3 times.
What story was that?
I don't remember, dude. I know you kept repeating the story though.
I didn't repeat it enough.
And I remember when we got off of the bus that last night of the festival, like, everybody else had gotten off too, and we were all just like, everybody was just super quiet. And I made that stupid ass joke where like, it looked like everybody won 12 rounds and lost.
Oh yeah, we were sitting.
Everybody was quiet as fuck,
curb and
just looking at the ground, like this festival had just kicked their ass, dude. Like,
Yeah,
it was funny.
Man, it's a long festival, man.
Yeah, man. That's why, man.
3 days, bro. This shit ain't no joke,
3
man.
days, getting messed up.
Let's
Out
go
of the
2 days
sun.
then. You don't have to go the 3rd day.
I told you, bro. Hey, I told Alex, bro. I was like, if he doesn't feel like going out there, then you can fucking hand you off that shit. And you could go.
That's the thing I need to figure out because I have to register the wristband, and I don't know. Security's supposed to going to be like better this year or something like that. Better, quote unquote, better.
Better.
Just have him take your
know.
ID, bro. Yeah, we looking like I lost a couple pounds, bro. We good.
That's right.
I lost a couple pounds in 2 days.
I got whiter, straight ass hair.
Shorter.
So once
It shows my height on the thing.
you put on
That's
the
right.
wristband, you can't take it off.
You're not supposed to take it off.
Yeah, like it's like you like tighten it or whatever.
Okay.
So I don't know. I could leave it loose, but again, I don't know if it's like tied to
But
me alone. Like once I register, if it's like my ID or something,
I can't believe you're so fucking crazy about that shit. Who cares?
Yeah.
that's what I was fucking telling him and a coworker of mine. It's like, you already made your money, dude. Like, what's it matter if somebody hands off the wristband to somebody else, bro? Let them have a good time. You made your money, dude.
Exactly. It's not like you're duplicating the wristband.
Yeah, like I'm giving it to someone else to go for me.
Whatever. I don't understand.
That's just greed to the next level, bro.
I never worked in the Batman event, so.
But yeah, man, these festivals are always looking super fun, man.
I'll try.
Like,
Like I hate getting hot. Obviously, I'm a big guy, so
Yeah.
so like again, like, I get hot.
just go shirtless, put
And
on
then-
some deodorant. Everyone will
Nah.
So
go.
I get hot, and like I'm like just surrounded by these
Some chicks
people.
might fucking be into that, but
Shit, I see a big ass fella like yourself. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna climb up.
Well, that's you, bro. You're like borderline in between, like playing both teams, man.
God damn.
ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
That's right, man.
I'm not saying that anything's wrong with
I'm
that,
a
bro.
switch hitter.
But like, I won't want like if some dude like hits on me, it's like, oh, cool, man. You think I'm attractive or something, but I'm not on your team
I
right
appreciate the
now.
compliment, but I'm gonna have to pass on. this.
Exactly, right? So if Izzy's telling me like, hey, man, if I see a dude like you out there, I want to snuggle up. Like, that's great, but that doesn't work for me.
Exactly.
All right, man. Best of luck out there. I'm telling you though, right now, man.
Okay, if you were gonna give some tips to Alex
Pre-game, if you need somebody to drive you, I'll drive you.
Yeah, pre-game, because it's gonna be a whole lot cheaper than when you can.
Yeah, if
When you're in
you're trying to get messed up there, then
Yeah, I would say pregame the best
And
you
my
can.
boss could bring you the drinks. That'd be fucking great.
Yeah,
Even then though, like knowing your tolerance, bro,
Pre-game.
he would have to buy you a shit ton of drinks for you to get there.
Yeah.
So pre-game, bro, for sure.
Pregame the best you can. Water. It was always a good to be hydrated, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there's like water stations.
If you're going in the
everywhere.
afternoon, you know Florida where it's gonna be hot, so suntan lotion. If you want some bronzing lotion, you could wear that too, man.
There's not many tips, bro. It's just pre-game and just try to have a good time, bro.
And hydrated.
And hydrate, yes.
Okay.
Pre-game, hydrate, have a good time, bro.
That's right, man.
What are his chances of actually like dancing with some hot chicks?
Pretty high. If you try to, pretty high. I
Yeah,
think so.
because remember, I was going through a crowd just dancing to try to get through this crowd, and I got someone dancing with me, so I was like, "Oh, cool, man!" But then I found out she dances really good, and I was like, "Damn, girl, you dancing really good, better than I am, that's for sure." And I was like, "Oh, you know what? Let me keep on going with my dance."
Yeah.
I was like, so it can happen spontaneously. You can't really prepare for those moments. But the best thing I can do, man, is just enjoy the music, man. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the crowd, man.
Yeah. Just
It's not one of those crowds where, like, if you bump into someone, it's like, oh, you already gotta be in that type of like an alert type of mood. It's more like, hey, you bump into me, like, hey, cool, bro. Cool. Oh,
it was a mistake. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Be like, hey, you won't take a hit of this, and be like, why not? just move on.
It's very true, though. It's very true.
Yeah, well, I move on, man. A bunch of Asian guys came up to Germany, and we're just jumping around, be like, hey, where you from, man? We're from Miami. And we're like, oh, the boy is like, oh, shit, man. You want to take a hit of this? And it's like,
and I know there was a group where we just started dancing with them. We were just like jumping up and down.
Yeah,
Like,
man. And
That's the best shit.
Yeah, man. It's like, people will feel that mood and be like, hey, yo, is this a person I could have a quick conversation, quick chit chat with? And it's like, hey, you know what? Cool, man. Like, it's always German, though. I was there, the next thing, who's like, who's your son?
nah, that's not that, bro.
Who's your son?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there was I think it was in Vegas that we were at this festival and we were pretty close to the stage. There was this one tall dude. He was taller than me actually, and like he was just handing out hugs, bro. Like
Handing out hugs.
he was just handing out. He felt like that older brother figure, like
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, man. But it was like
Was that super high? Huh?
yeah, man. We never been to Ultra, so we really don't know.
I've been to Ultra.
Oh,
You been to Ultra?
I've been like twice, dude.
oh, shit,
Holy
man.
shit! This guy knows that. What the hell are we talking about?
Is the ambiance really as good as the other festivals? It's like, hey, yo, straight chilling, man.
Yeah, bro. I think it's the same in all festivals, bro. It really is. It's pretty chill.
Well, you're gonna have a good time, Alex.
Yeah, he should have a good time. Like just again, pre-game, hydrate, have a good time. That's all it is, bro.
For real, bro.
That hydrating was gonna be hard as hell, bro. Like, look how much water I drink on top of it.
I could give you my count pack.
That's what I told him.
They don't let me
Ask for
take
the count.
that.
I think as long as it's empty, you should be fine.
Nah, they specifically said that any like backpack, anything that you wear, including a camel pack, has to be clear.
No,
Like,
it's clear there, but they have
No,
like
he's talking
water
about,
stations.
He's talking about like see-through though.
Oh, nah, man.
I'm telling you, man, it's there.
And that's
They did say that certain situations, it's at the discretion of whatever the people that check you in and stuff. But I don't know.
hopefully get a good cat.
Quick cat. Meow.
No, a good cat, my bad, man.
Good cat.
Yeah.
That's how I know. Like, hey, is this okay? Cool, thanks.
Nah, but it should be fun, dude. It's always cool, man. There, I've never had a bad experience there.
Man, shit, I'm just happy you were able to fork up $600-800, man, real quick.
Shit,
I'll still
those
feeling that.
fucking airplane tickets weren't cheap.
They weren't. American Airlines don't joke.
Shit.
I don't even know what to wear for that. I don't have anything to wear for that.
Don't worry, man. Just wear shorts, tank
Yeah.
top, bro.
Yeah.
If anything, don't wear a shirt. Don't even wear underwears, man.
I mean, I don't know about that much, bro, but just shorts, shirt, man, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Ah,
tank
it's
I
top.
don't own
It's
any
good.
shorts.
What about beach shorts, man? Take that.
Yeah, man.
Just buy some.
As long as they don't got those weird fucking nets inside, you cool, bro.
Yeah, man. Whoa.
Yeah, some beach shorts have like that weird netting material in the inside, bro.
I have nets in my shorts.
Yeah,
That shit's uncomfortable though. Like, you know,
Versatile.
you got, huh?
mine's do too.
All of them?
I only have one.
All of them. Again, all of them.
What's wrong with having the net things? They're literally there for a reason.
I don't know what they're there for. Actually.
The in case you don't wear it's supposed to act like an underwear if you don't wear it.
Oh, okay.
So now I know, bro. Next time you go commando with those shorts.
But you know
Yeah,
what?
I
I
guess
still
so.
feel self-conscious though when I don't wear underwear and I wear beach shorts because I feel like I can see my own penis.
Oh yeah, that's right. Calling back to that last podcast where I saw his dick, he wasn't wearing any underwear on that one.
Ah, okay. That's
I
right.
was not.
You didn't feel weird that day.
Absolutely not, because I felt comfortable. I was like, oh,
Yeah, he felt comfortable with B shorts 2 sizes too large that weren't tied.
Yeah,
Going
no
commando.
underwears.
I see.
You know what? It's because I didn't expect the weight to be as big as they were. And you know what? Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Wait.
Yeah.
He was not on
You
cocaine.
were not on cocaine.
No, I was not.
That's
It was just I was unprepared for what nature was gonna throw at me.
Okay.
And it did throw me a couple of times.
It did throw you.
Throw.
Thrice.
It's right, dude.
That means 3.
I know.
and then pants too.
I don't know shorts.
Just you definitely have tank tops though.
Yeah, but like the regular like
You have any of those like beach shirts where like it's non-sleeves, almost like a tank top, but it's,
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I have one. Actually, I don't have one.
then wear your beach shorts with a shirt, bro.
I'll probably pass by a store and see if there's anything like cheap that I could just get.
Yeah, I'm sure. Those are super cheap.
I mean, you can do that too, bro.
They're super cheap. Go make your own.
And shit, man.
Just get your own shirt.
I got
Check
extra
out
large
the face.
Speedos if you want them.
I don't think they're gonna fit them.
Extra large?
You have extra large speedos?
Why not, man? Every size fits, right?
What?
Yeah, man.
What?
This guy, bro. Okay. No, I don't think so.
Shit.
Don't take anything that anyone offers you. Unless you want to.
Okay, Jay. I mean, I'm already like that. I'm not like Izzy.
You're not like Izzy. Yeah.
Hey, man.
That's the thing too. Like
Don't do it, Izzy.
like
Don't do it easy.
the person I'm meeting up with. He was talking about how he like he's never taken certain drugs before, but
Right.
that he might at the festival.
Oh, really?
So we were also joking too that like what if he offers me an ultimatum? He's like, oh, if you don't take these drugs, you're getting fired, right? On the other thing,
Shit, man.
so explain this joke.
He's
Is
gonna
that
run. He's gonna gallop with the fucking unicorn butt, booty naked and shit.
to kind of explain like the thing for this joke is that supposedly our company is gonna do I was gonna say DNA testing, drug testing.
You got a splash virus.
Yeah, man, like what? They're gonna do like drug testing. So we were joking, like I'm gonna go to the festival. He's like, if you don't take these drugs, you're fired, right? So like, fine. I want to keep my job, so I'll take the drugs. And on Monday, like we're having a random drug test. Says here you got selected, Alex.
Boy,
Randomly.
entrapment.
Yeah, there's a trap. Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Actually, I've never been to one of these festivals before.
We need to take you too, man.
Yeah,
do
bro.
it for sure, but you'll have a good time. Dude.
Yeah,
No, I
bro.
feel like I would have a good time with you guys.
You don't understand, bro. Like you'll have a good time, like a good time.
Yeah,
Maybe I
Yes.
understand how much, but
you know what?
I feel like I would.
You know what it is, man, is that like those type of environments, it's just gonna like, if you let loose a little bit, you ain't really gonna feel subconscious about it. It's like, you know what, I could do me, and I really don't gotta feel any type of way about
The
it.
other problem now that I have is that I'm still recovering from that stomach virus. So I'm hoping like that
A week from now, you'll be fine, bro. Hopefully,
bro.
like you shouldn't be bad by
a
then.
week from now.
Yeah, bro.
It's next weekend, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's like 7 days, 7 times.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So like, well, this thing hit me Wednesday night, right?
Yeah.
And from what I was reading, like everything else stops at least within the first 3 days, which it did. But the shits last anywhere between 7 to 10 days. I mean, 3 to 10 days.
You still got Saturday and Sunday, baby. You good? Like,
Yeah, man.
Like I don't want to be mid, like enjoying myself jumping.
I think everyone will be high, too high, or something.
No one was high enough to witness that chick that made out with the tree.
That's true, right?
I'm so sketchy about that video, to be honest.
I don't know what video you talking about. So.
Anywho, bro, we should
Anyway.
all go to the festival and just have a good
Yeah,
time.
sure. And does your boss wants to sponsor our tickets?
Yeah,
Or
that's-
anyone from Ultra wants to sponsor our tickets, go right ahead.
Right, for real.
We'll tell our story, our experience on this podcast.
That's for sure.
I would imagine free tickets.
Exactly.
Shit,
So
no
go
filter?
right ahead, anyone, any company. That's
I still have to register. I haven't registered it.
How long do you have to?
Slacking homeboy.
I don't know.
You should register as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Maybe tonight.
I guess.
Maybe right now.
I don't have
Just do it right now on the podcast.
I don't. The number to register is on the ticket, and it's
Just guess.
Is that
it's
Oh, okay. No problem. So
just give us a second. So yeah, we're back.
we're back from that 1 second of pause for you guys.
That's right.
Yeah, but we're talking about the drug test from your job. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, right now, German is your gesturing facials.
All right, there was a lot.
For whatever reason, they're gesturing, giving each other a facial.
Clearly, I wasn't part of that pause.
Yeah, while you were gone, they were.
They're so insecure.
No, I'm not insecure. I'm just saying that they were talking about their skin shit.
That's right.
Calling back to the other podcast. You know?
I see. Oh, that's true.
We were talking about Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
I'm just telling you, how do you know you guys are best friends if you don't share intimate moments? Now, if that
I mean, I don't have to like share a girl with you to know that we're best friends.
That
Bro.
doesn't mean-
I'm just saying, man. If I show my penis to you and you're cool with it, and I'm cool with you see my penis, we're best friends.
I mean, it's by accident, sure, whatever. But if it's on purpose, I'm like, what the fuck you doing?
No, I'm just saying, man. Like, you know what? It's like that's how you know you're best friends. You don't know you're best friends when it's the best of situations. Like, hey, I want $1 million. I want you to experience $1 million. No, it's like, man, I don't fucking have money to pay this fucking rent. Like, and then someone comes up and be like, you know what? I got
And then they show their penis at you.
Hey, man, I really hate to ask, bro. Can a friend borrow $50? Bro, put your penis away, man. I'm asking $50.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, man. You gotta share these, you know, these vulnerable, intimate moments. Man.
Sure, okay, but doesn't involve penis. Or sharing a girl.
Or Eiffel Tower.
Or Eiffel Tower.
No, Eiffel Tower. Good Lord.
You already brought it up.
I know. Jesus. Yeah, like I'm saying, man, if you're able to share a bed with another person and feel comfortable with that person, it's like, that should signify a lot, right?
I mean, I already did that with you, but I was awake for that.
For how long?
The whole time.
For extra precaution.
Exactly. Nah, man, this dude was talking in his sleep, bro.
This guy, bro.
Hey, look, man, I talk in my sleep, but I don't know what the hell I talk about, man. It could be anything.
I know you don't, because I told you about it when you woke up. You had no idea what the hell I was talking about. And it wasn't anything crazy either.
What was it about?
I only remember like 3 things. One of the things he mentioned, like once I laid down, because I started like at the time I was playing video games or whatever. I live in a small efficiency at the time, so it's a much smaller one.
Yeah.
And whatever, and he was there because I guess he needed like a friend at the time. Well, not I guess he needed somebody at the time. Yeah. And whatever, he came, he was exhausted, he fell asleep. So I went to lay down. I was like on my phone, whatever. Light was still on, by the way, but whatever. I was on my phone, and he was facing away from me against the wall. And he slightly turns and he goes, "Hey man, just turn off that phone with that bright Jesus light you got on there." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" Izzy. Silence. Just go back to sleep, I guess. Or
bright Jesus light.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, bro. He wasn't even looking at me, and like my room light was on, which is way brighter than my phone, bro. At one point, he like randomly tells me to, like, this time he is facing me or whatever, but again, he was like sleeping. And I think I was getting out of the bathroom or from the kitchen or something. I was just walking back to the little section where my bed was at. He's like, "I'm cold." And I was like, look, he's clothed. He's under like this thick blanket that I got. I ain't no snuggle with him. So I grabbed my pillow and I just like threw it at him or whatever. Silence. He didn't even wake up or nothing. I was like, okay. And then at another point, I laid down again. This is the third thing that I remember he said, but I don't remember exactly what he said because it was just like murmuring.
Yeah.
He was like, and I was like, what? Yo, Izzy, wake up. And I nudge him. He's like, what happened? I was like, what'd you say? He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, what'd you say? Like, I didn't say nothing. I was sleeping. I was like, no, man, you just told me something. What'd you say? What did I say? I was like, that's what I'm trying to find out, man.
This guy, bro.
And I was like, yeah, dude, you were telling me earlier to turn off my phone. This and that. It was bright as Jesus' light. And I was like, for real?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I don't know.
You know what's funny though?
Oh, he asked me for a towel to take a shower. He's like, can I use your towel? So I reached in the closet. I didn't give him an answer. I just grabbed an extra towel that I had and I tossed it at him.
No, that was not, man. It was a friend of ours, right? Chris. And I believe he was dropping off one of our friends, Ramon, and we were going back to his house. And I told him, like, have you ever really looked at the rear view mirror when you're driving by yourself and being scared to see what, like, if anything pops out and shit, right? So I'm telling him, look, it'll be real scary if you see like someone's face in the back of your seat and shit, right?
Like
Looking back
that's like the light, like lights out the back of the
yeah,
car.
like a bad car, right? He's like, oh man, this shit's really fucking scary. So he starts getting scared, right? And I'm getting scared with him, right?
Like he proposes a question and freaks himself out.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
bro.
man. What? So this happened, right? So I'm like, man, I gotta drive back. And the scary part is like, fuck, man, I need my rear view mirror, right? So I'm like looking him back and like, there's gonna be someone looking back at me. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just close that right up and just let me use my, two side mirrors and shit to get this through. So that happened again with Chris as well, one of our good friends. We were in his house, right?
Yeah.
And his room was like, okay, there was dark and there was darkness. So yeah, I'm in his room, right? And I'm like, I'm used to dark, right? You got a little light showing, shining from the fucking moon or from
between
not
the
like-
blinds and stuff.
Yeah, there's some
where you
type of
open
light.
your eyes, you can still like make out stuff in your room. And all
Yeah,
that.
but this dude's room is like dark.
There's no windows?
No, man, this dude like had blinders in his windows where you could just fucking click it. It's like pure darkness and shit, right?
Yeah,
So I'm like,
blinds, shades, and then drapes.
Jesus Christ.
exactly like that, right? So we're there, right? I'm telling Chris, man, like, man, it'll be real scary if you see someone with red eyes, like fucking just come at you, like going backwards, like the Exorcism movie where she's going down the stairs, like backwards,
Yeah.
downstairs and shit.
Just
like,
to stop you for a second, like as pitch black as the room that he's describing, it'd be impossible to tell how she was coming at you. You would just only see red eyes.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the scary part of it, right? And he's like, yeah, man, I'm pretty scared. We're cracking up, right?
Yeah.
And I guess to him, it's like,
They were laughing nervously.
Yeah, he was laughing nervously. I'm thinking, oh, you know what? He's still awake, right? So I'm still laughing, right? But I don't hear anything from him, right? I'm like, this dude fell asleep. So I'm like,
That's you.
So I'm like, Chris. And I don't hear anything. This dude like knocked the fuck out. I'm like, they're thinking in my own joke, like there's fucking red eyes looking at me because I'm fucking falling asleep, just crawling to me and like taking my soul and shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I'm
bro.
like fucking in this dark ass fucking room, right? And it's like, bro,
But
this
where are you
dude-
sleeping though?
it was our friend Christian.
No, I know, but where, like in his room? Where
Oh,
you
he
sleeping?
has he had two beds, one for him and one for his brother, right? And I was sleeping in his brother's bed and he was
Mhm.
sleeping in his own
Okay.
bed. So I'm like making jokes like, oh, it'd be funny if like you look under your bed sheets and you look under your bed and you see some red eyes and it just starts crawling at you and shit, right? And he starts laughing and shit, right? And I'm laughing with him, right? And I'm like, ha 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 ha, right? Yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah, like we all laugh just like that.
yeah, man. And I'm laughing with him, right? Now I'm like, hey, Chris, man. Now I don't hear a response, right? And I'm like, Chris. Like, desperation is sitting in my voice. Lord help me. Chris. And he's like dead asleep, like, this motherfucker slept on me.
I pray these next words reach his ears.
So I'm like, I'm in, so
Fucking tears are really down.
Like it just gets like lower and lower. Yeah, like a tear.
shit, that's how it was, man. Because this dude felt like real quick, man. Like this dude didn't even give me like a response back. Hey, look,
And he's thinking like, oh my god, he got him already.
shit. I'm like, oh man, this dude give me a warning, like, hey, look, man, I'm really sleepy and stuff. Like, I'm gonna fall asleep real soon. And stuff.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, this dude like, so I'm like, this joke was supposed to be played on him, right? But it played on me. Like,
yourself?
Congratulations.
So I DJ Khaled myself.
That's a real nightmare, right?
So I'm like, oh man, if this shit shows up in the ceiling with his back turned, like straight up fucking crawling to me, I'm like, all you gonna hear is a straight up. So I'm gonna shit my pants, man. So I'm like, hell nah, man. So I'm like, man, this dude fell real quick, man. You know, he didn't even give me a warning, like, hey, Sean, man, like I'm real tired, man. I'm falling asleep, man. I'm gonna fall asleep like anytime soon, right? This is just, and I'm like, Chris. Chris, please get So I'm like scared to my life and shit. This dude leave me in a dark ass fucking alleyway type of shit, right? And I'm like, this dude's like, this fucking demon is gonna crawl to me like straight.
This made up demon that he just made up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like part of a joke. Yeah, man, it's a joke. I didn't think this dude was gonna fucking get tranquilized and shit.
Like he wants the guy he was trying to prank to convince him the demon he made up isn't real.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
So exactly. So man, it scared the shit out of me. One thing I know, man, I started saying the few prayers I know of,
This coming from a person who's not religious at all, bro. Like,
absolutely not.
The time you pull through for me, it's right now, Jesus.
Shit.
You get one chance to make me believe.
Yeah, man.
Help me
man.
ward off the demon that isn't real.
For real, man. I was like, man, I can't call Chris too louder.
Because the demon will hear you.
Yeah, man, because I'm like, man, this dude fucking knocked the fuck out without telling me and shit, man.
That
like,
demon silenced Chris real fast.
For real, man. I'm
Real
like,
fast.
yeah, man. I'm like, fuck, man.
And next, your friend.
For real, man. And like, the worst part is, like, when we were little, right, we're like, oh, man, if I just face the wall, I can't see the demon that's behind me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
if you
oh,
can't
man.
see it can't see you,
Yeah, that's
bro.
what I'm saying, right?
And then it butt fucks you. Because you too busy facing the wall.
Yeah, that's how they got me, right? It was
how
like,
convenient,
That's how
right?
they got you. Yeah, happened.
yeah, no, because
You
it was
sure
like,
it was a demon?
No,
Show us
because-
on this doll where they touched you, bro.
So it was like they caught me because it was like, oh, what would he do if you're like trying to look the other way from where the demon is looking at you, but the reality is the demon in the wall is looking straight at you. So it's like mind blown.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
He
So
really sucked himself up.
Yeah,
You
so
did.
like-
You set yourself up.
yeah,
Man.
so it's like now I'm looking at the wall. I'm like, I think I see a face. I think I see a pair of eyes. So I got my soul taken from me.
Jesus
He tries
Christ.
to pretend he's asleep with his eyes wide open.
God damn, for real. I don't know how you sleep. I sleep with my eyes closed.
See, man?
I don't see shit.
That's why I stay straight up. Whatever my left or right ear hears, man. I ain't looking to the left or to the right. I'm looking straight up to my ceilings, man.
Just starts humming Christian hymns.
For real. Holy shit, man. That's funny. But you never experienced anything supernatural, so it doesn't matter.
Now we're at Chris's house by myself, yeah, but that was in the Hialeah house, though.
By yourself, for real?
Yeah, bro. Well, not really by myself. It was with my sister, bro. Remember that doll story I told you where I was?
Oh, that's
tossing?
it?
Yeah, bro. And I ran to my sister, and she was like, "No, fuck that, man."
And also that time we were in New Orleans that we mentioned before, that he
That's it.
grabbed some child's ankle.
Look, both you and Alex were present in that room. Now you guys keep saying
We all said it. We all have the same story.
We were all together.
I was blindfolded, man.
And you were crawling like that demon you were scared of that you made up, bro.
Yeah, I was.
You were freaking us out. Like, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, I was like,
Dude, and he
Yeah,
covered ground, man.
Immediately you got
Like,
on
look,
all
like,
fours.
bro, I mean, obviously you can't see, but, like, we spun him like we're supposed to do. We put the blindfold, we spun him to get him
and I
dizzy.
count 1 to 10.
The second we turned off the lights, he's supposed to count. The second he was done counting, dropped to the ground on all fours, just like a crab or some demented, twisted exorcist bitch, bro, just started fucking crawling everywhere.
Immediately.
Like, we really had to try to not make sound with our steps, because at the beginning we were making a lot of sounds. And that's how he was, like, reaching us and shit. Just so he had no idea where the fuck we were.
Yeah.
And that's when we got to the corner. And that's when he went to the room and touched some ghost child's ankle, heard a giggle, and thought it was us.
Yeah, one time I think
I wasn't there, so I can't comment on it.
I'm just saying, bro, 3 against 1.
Yeah, man. I think I was in the balcony at one time or another, right?
No, you weren't.
No,
Because
the
you have
balcony
to-
wasn't that big either.
Yeah, and plus you have to open the fucking door. So
Oh, okay, thank goodness, man.
But
like I
were
said-
you guys drinking before this? Or?
No,
we weren't drinking.
No.
Surprisingly, we should have been drinking.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
man.
well, actually, that night we each had. It wasn't nothing though, but it was like one. Well, me, Izzy, and Claudia at the time, or his girlfriend at the time. We each had a rum and coke, and he just had a coke.
Yeah.
which cracked me up because
One version of Coke, please.
no, but that's the thing that cracked me up. Like they told us at the entrance, like the what's it called?
The strip club.
No, I know the strip. I'm saying like that what they normally call the entrance fee or whatever.
The cover charge.
The cover charge. They told us it was free. But you had to at least buy one drink.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I thought it was an alcoholic drink, right? So we each got a rum and Coke, and then he just gets Coke. So I asked him, I was like, oh, how's a rum and Coke? He's like, no, it's just Coke. I was like, they let you just get Coke? He's like, yeah. I was like, what the hell? I thought it was rum and Coke.
Nah, bro, it was just a regular drink.
That's all it was. That's all
Right,
it was.
water.
Shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that was a fun night.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, and then my ex was like, oh, you know what? This I think the voodoo lady or like this witch doctor was buried in like this burial site.
Nah.
No, but this is the case though. But she was like, oh, she was buried in this burial site. They say if you take photos, you get a sighting of them, right? Or a sighting of her, right? So I'm like, so we were like walking around. I'm like, man, this burial site is like in the hood, you know? It wasn't like in like, oh, some like deserted place where, some fucking, widow trees and shit like that. No, it was like in the hood. So I'm like, I told my actor at the time, where I was like, look, I can guarantee you probably 30 seconds to a minute, and you run as fast as you can screaming to whoever hears you to try to help me out with whatever situation I'm at, because this is like fucking in the hood, right? So I'm like, man, we keep walking, we're like fucking passing these expressways, and we're like, this is like in the hood, right? So I'm like, oh, what the fuck, man? So we finally reached the burial site where it's like a bunch of like cemetery and shit like that. So we're taking pictures, right? And, I'm not a fan of that, right? If I can't touch it, if I can't seize it, and if I can't taste it, it doesn't exist for me, right? so I'm like, just quickly take pictures, get what it is you're gonna get, because I'm like, look, if anything happens, I could guarantee you 30 seconds, tops a minute. So you go scream at her the fuck you want, however long you can for a minute. After that, whatever happens, I give it my best shot. So
don't leave it for dead.
So it's like, hey, look, man, I'll defend it the best I can for this 1 minute that I best can, right? So it's like, we're seeing this picture, right? And she told me, oh, look, I think I caught something. This picture looks a little bit funky. Everything is like really good. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just go, right? I've seen these movies, right? We look like one of them folks that will be easily, decimated in the first like 5 minutes of a movie. So we're like, you know what? Let's just go back. We got our pictures. We're good, right? So we're like, but like this cemetery was like in the downtown of fucking like Miami and shit. It was like, it wasn't even like a place where it's like, oh, where there's trees, the ambiance is nice and all. Like it's in it, like, and it's like an underpass. It was like, what the fuck is this? Hell nah. And then in the pictures, you're like, oh, look at this image is fucking moving comparable to everything else. That's still, I'm like, you know what? If that's what you wanted, cool, I'm cool with it, man. I don't want no curse on me. I don't want nothing like that. I start singing the prayers that you know of. Like,
Which, by the way, this is the same night that thing happened with Izzy.
Yeah, this is the same night.
It was the same night.
It was right after.
That's very interesting.
It was right after.
Yeah, because you guys went to that other strip club and we're like, we're going to check out this burial site. But the problem
we went like separate ways. Me and George went to some other strip club. That's where I got my nipple rubbed, and it's where that old ass lady with fucking 40 years of like smoking talked to him or whatever.
That's true, right?
And Izzy and his girlfriend at the time, they went to that burial thing or whatever.
Yeah,
and then we met up right after.
Yeah, man, I told it before him because it was starting like I started seeing warehouses, fucking 18-wheelers parked out, just fucking camping out. I'm like, look, I can give you 1 minute. It's the best I can do, right? At that moment, I was like 1 minute, right? And that's with me biting someone's kneecap and shit, right? It's like,
this guy has like the most unorthodox ways.
Like, with me, it's scratching and
screaming. Time.
Yeah, scratching and screaming. I can give you a 1 minute. You run as fast as you can. Call for help. It's like that's the best I can do, man. And like I still, like I said, man, I try my best, man. I take photos. If this is what you want to take photo of, but I'm like, I'm not a fan of that, right? Because if I can't touch it, I can't smell it. If I can't feel it, I lost.
Can't do much about it.
Yeah, man.
That sucks, man. But I guess that ends it for this podcast. I guess you guys want to add anything else to this closing time?
Don't fuck with shit you don't know.
That's a pretty good closing.
All right, don't fuck with shit you don't know. You got it from
All right, take
this
it easy.
podcast.
Straight from the professor over here.
Straight from the professor. All right, thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah.